Hi Libras, welcome to your reading. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or anyone that resonates with Libra energy. I was picking up on body pain that could be significant for someone out there, specifically neck, shoulder pain, like pain in like your trap area. You might be feeling a little bit tense or uncomfortable in your body right now. You might also resonate with someone who experiences a lot of physical discomfort. So you might have like aches and pains, pain in like your joints. You could have like muscular pain. You could be someone who works out or moves their body a lot, and you might experience pain or tension because of that. You could also resonate with having pain in your fascia, so like myofascial release, myofascial tension. You could be learning a bit about fascia as well. I know a lot of people are talking about fascia. As someone who experiences this on a regular basis, I definitely feel that energy. I think as much as you can, take care of your body, rest your body. If you can give yourself massages, or you can roll out, maybe get yourself like a lacrosse ball, roll out some tension, especially in those areas, because a lot of the time around kind of like the neck, the shoulders, there's a feeling of heaviness, there's a feeling of burden. So you might be feeling like there's just like a lot on your plate right now. You might be super busy and just kind of maybe feeling like you don't have enough time for yourself. We have the Five of Swords that just jumped out. Are you fighting with someone? Are you guys fighting? It's kind of funny because I feel like Libra is such an interesting energy. Libras are so, I think on the surface, Libras can appear very, very diplomatic. I feel like you guys are not the most confrontational, or at least you don't seem that way. Or you might be someone who is slower to get angry. So I feel like if you are upset, it's because something has really set you off or something has built up. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. Maybe there's been some tension, some conflict that's been building up with you and someone else or multiple other people. I'm actually thinking that this could have to do with a job possibly. So there could be some stress and some work tension going on. This could also be in your friend group or maybe even your family. I do feel like this is external energy. So there's some feeling of being misunderstood, or like feeling like you're not being heard, and you're trying to express yourself a lot, like you're trying to explain yourself. You might be over explaining yourself, or you might be feeling like you've said the same thing like a bunch of times, like you've said the same thing over and over and over again. Oh my gosh, why are you not getting it? Like that's kind of the feeling that I'm getting. There's also something about this that feels like you need to like set something down. Like there might be some kind of conflict, some kind of disagreement that keeps cycling over and over again. And it's like you kind of just need to walk away from it, because it feels like no matter what situation this is, like no matter what the energy of this is, it leaves you feeling like you are hanging on by a thread, or like you have lost some of your sanity or something. Like you've lost some of your peace, you've lost some of your sanity. I feel like there's a need to move into a state of introspection. Maybe there is something that you need to reflect on in regards to this situation and how to peacefully retreat. And the thing is that there's no such thing as really winning a fight, because who wants to be in a fight? That's my opinion. But we also have the King of Wands. So this could be someone in your energy or someone around you that's really getting on your nerves. This could be someone who has a big ego. They like to talk a lot. They like to talk their shit. I'm getting like they're very mouthy. I'm getting like this like they just talk a lot, like they have a big mouth or something like that. Like someone who is really like getting on your nerves. This could also be a fire sign. So there could be a fire sign around you that is there's definitely some kind of friction. It kind of goes like this. Like there's a feeling of like you're butting heads with someone, or your personality and someone else's personality just it's not mixing well, and it feels like something that is like it feels like maybe this person is significant to you in some way, but it's kind of like they don't need to be. Like you might think really highly of them. You might be like very influenced by them, or people are very influenced by this person. Like this feels like the energy of someone who has a lot of say in something. Like this could be like a manager or someone who's like higher up where you work, or this could also be like someone who's like a friend but they're not really your friend, like they're a friend of a friend, like a mutual. You also have the High Priestess coming out as well. There's something you need to trust your intuition about. There's something that you need to trust yourself on. This could be walking away from this situation. This could also be how you feel towards this person. There may be a feeling that there's something like underlying here. There's some kind of underlying aspect to the situation, like something that feels kind of dodgy or like maybe a little bit shady. Maybe something about this is really bothering your spirit. It's like not just mentally burdensome or like mentally causing a feeling of tension, but also somewhere in your body, somewhere in your body, like there's a feeling of like something's just off about this person, or something's just off about this situation. I can feel it, I can sense it. And it seems like you're juggling maybe like what you actually feel about the situation versus like maybe what others are telling you. Or there may be this feeling that you're trying to stay balanced, like you're trying to keep your head straight, but this is kind of like knocking you around. Like this could be a person that's literally doing this. Like this could be someone who is manipulative, egotistical, someone who could be gaslighting you, but it could also represent that type of energy. So there may be this energy around you that feels like it's just getting you very agitated. And I feel like in this situation, what's interesting is the bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. And with this Wands energy, I am getting a pretty strong like fire presence here. You could have fire in your chart, or that could be the way that you're feeling, like very fiery, very fierce. You might be trying to like protect yourself in this situation with the Five of Swords. You might be trying to kind of like one up this person or one up this situation because you want to prove something. But the thing is that the Four of Wands is this kind of like stable home, like a stable coming home kind of feeling, right? And something about this situation, right, is not that. That's the opposite of this. And so I feel like your guidance here, or the message that's coming through, is to focus on what allows you to feel restful, at ease, and come home to yourself. What allows you to feel stable in your own energy, not this situation or this person's energy. I am getting the feeling that this is a person with the King of Wands. Like this is a character. Like this is someone who is literally like a character in your story. But here's the thing is, they're not the main character in the story. You're the main character in the story. You get to choose how your energy goes out. You get to choose what you give to. And so if you're giving to this situation, you are juggling, you are feeling unstable in some way, and it feels like your path to stability and your path to peace is to walk away from this, is to go into the Six of Swords energy and to create a sense of peace for yourself, which means, yes, you might have to give up on whatever this is. You might have to kind of accept, not defeat, but accept that this situation is not going to give you what you want. And so the best thing for you to do is to shift away from this situation or this person.